Hi everyone! Welcome to our July-August prayer update. In this video we'll be sharing what's been happening lately, a story of a girl I met who's from Peru, and Nick will be sharing something that God's been teaching him lately. So it's semester 2, we're back on campus, and we're really excited to have both online and in-person events. In light of recent changes with COVID restrictions, we haven't been affected as we have COVID-safe plans in place. So we're continuing with our Bible studies, our outreach, our discipleship, but as well as that, Nick and I have been hosting an Alpha course from our home. And last week we had 14 students attend, with half of those being non-Christians, which is really exciting. Also earlier on in July, we had our first ever digital winter conference where we joined 300 students from around Australia to engage in training, online outreach, and encouraging one another towards the Great Commission. We had 30 students from UQ attend, and they gathered in 3 separate homes across Brisbane to connect together while engaging in that conference.
This year Jess has taken on our social media and has been doing a fantastic job with it. And so in light of that and COVID, we decided that we would try and do some online outreach and see what that would look like. And so we've been doing a online survey through Facebook and Instagram to try and reach UQ students for Jesus. Off the back of that, we saw 225 students respond, and 30 of them wanted to catch up in person to look at what it might look like to have faith, or what it might look like to share their faith on campus. And so we're still following up these contacts.
I'd love to share a story of one of these contacts called Elle. She's from Peru. She indicated on the survey that she'd had some sort of religious background and was interested in a relationship with God. So Elle and we caught up for coffee. She told me a bit about her background. She has come from a very strong Catholic background, but since moving to Australia, she hasn't really connected with Christians or gone to church or explored her faith any further. And she was telling me that she was feeling stuck and up and down in her Christian experience. So I shared with her our online or our app version of the Satisfied booklet, and we chatted through the role of the Holy Spirit in her life. Talking about how there's this danger in the Christian life that we can try and live with our own power and our own strength, but we need to be relying on the Holy Spirit instead to be directing and empowering us. So we talked through, what does that look like? How do we do that? And at the end of that conversation, she was saying to me that she really wanted to confess her sin and surrender control back to God, and that when she went home later that night that she planned to talk to God about that. She also told me that she was interested in learning how to share her faith, that was something that she wanted to grow in, and so we organised a time for us to catch up and do some outreach on campus together. That still hasn't happened yet, but I'm looking forward to meeting up with Elle and showing her what it looks like to share her faith and helping her to continue to grow in her relationship with Jesus.
Recently, God's been teaching me about how to use my time well and balance the difference between long-term ministry and recognizing that today might be the last day for a while that I could be on campus. And so I've had to really think through, with the new burdens of being a team leader, how do I share those with my team and trust my team and delegate well? And also, how do I be as effective as I can each day, but not burn myself out? And so, yeah, balance has been a really big thing that God has been teaching me recently.
When we're not doing ministry, I've been keeping myself busy by playing grass hockey this season, and I've also been leading a short Discipleship Explored course at church.
As per usual, I really like working on projects, and so I've been spending time in the garden. I've also been programming some apps for campus to help us be really effective in our ministry. And we had a camping trip. We've got another one coming up as well, but we found them really refreshing and nice to get out into nature and spend time with God. As always, thank you so much for your partnership in the Great Commission. We really appreciate you joining us, and we'd love to hear from you. If you have any prayer requests, or you got anything you'd like prayer for, or just want to tell us how your life's doing, send us an email, send us a message. We'd love to chat with you. Until next time.